originally from Nebraska, and he plays some of the games immortals have called home. Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this Big Red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hold and fired complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Good shot.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
Well, there's an example of how this tight end could be a big weapon in the passing game. That time on the corner rep. Does a nice job separating from the defender and hauling in the catch.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Sends it downfield. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the lone running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Huskers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He might want another play. Motion from the back. From the gun on third down. Firing to the end zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Get out of here, pick that up.
Trying the left side. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running with the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Runs through the tackle. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The give to the back. There he goes. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
Oh, man, why did
They'll
I
give
jump?
it to the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
With jet sweep pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw. It's Boyd. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Going to try to get it himself. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start a game in the first quarter and you show me I will run my quarterback like you did here, it makes me defend the whole field. It makes me a lot more.
Got you, Luke. Look at that nigga just still in the paint.
No.
Sit in the corner, Luke. Any corner. Give Luke a corner. There, that's on. Cook up. Hell no. Yeah, all over the board. Don't get on the threes. Let them catch back up. Throwing it up, court. Hey.
You can tell this quarterback will be a threat throughout this football game.
Where you at, Luke?
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I'm trying to pass that shit. Damn.
Looking to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
How about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Complete in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Help him, help him, help him.
First play of the period, first down here.
You had it.
A running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Hit right back to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Wide. Oh, it's like a call one for you.
Picked up 6 on that last one, now second and inches. Quarterback sneak wedging himself into the line. The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. brings the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some... Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab at the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Boyd. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Pitt. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Iowa is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Maryland. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Now your dude help him. I don't know if he's even that, but I see it.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Two-way and he check.
He wants to change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Whitted. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, and throwing that strike.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Dropping back, it's Boyd. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What are you doing in the interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yo.
Big
Good.
Love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quickly to the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room.
Yeah.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right frame.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Right, I know how you doing this.
Finds his man. It's Whitted. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
A first down for the offense. Dropping back, it's Boyd. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And I love the change in decision.
Oh yeah, they can do that.
Right?
Yeah, they're not good. They're not going to.
Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
From the gun, running back on the move.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Reads it, fires complete. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll immediately call timeout.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. He's going to run it. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Swings it out to the flat. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense back on the field and ready to roll. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that too offensively.
So it is not
maybe
fucking
your
boxing.
tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed.
Snap to the up man, it's a fake. And the gamble works in their favor this time as they pick up the first down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Finds a man in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense.
Rams winning it also. It don't matter anyway.
Back up now. Here's second and long. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Oh, what a spectacular.
That boy came through fucking garbage. Trash.
This senior showed some serious
Fine, trash, boy. Hey, y'all put that shit on them, boy. No, boy, y'all was not fucking with that motherfucker, boy.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now they're getting down close to field goal range. You're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. And the Panthers will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Boyd. The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
No, bro, like, it was the second to last play, bro. That's so ass, bro. And I could tell when he got, like, how the way he looked, I was like,
oh, yeah, something was hurt. And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And this one will be stopped.
That sucks, though, man. Hey, y'all actually had a good chance to win that motherfucker, too, boy.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting it back quickly, closing up all the holes. Nowhere.
The noise level is relentless here on second down. They'll go right back.
We got to play against this fingernail painting bitch today, man.
Lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, let's read the game, then.
Defense, they're getting the tackle for loss, but on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead.
I just wanted to see a complete game, bro. Like, if we stay up.
Getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Snags it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
He said those 7 catches. You stupid.
Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
On first and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Excited, though.
They start getting up by a couple possessions, making the
And then Rams Seahawks be a rematch, but we need that rematch, bro.
I don't know.
See.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
No, he's good. He's fine. It's a finger in the hand.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Go for us, 19 minutes. Throwing with dimes.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the back. Turning it on. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat-on-a-hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Dances away. Got rid of it just in time. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Yeah, you see on my field.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down.
Steal it.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Trying to take it back.
This was not like Giannis.
They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot.
This new season. So I had that 6'10", and it's got 96 defensive rebounding.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Is it 7 foot?
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll try it over the left side. Got the 1st down and more. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now. You needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. They're going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this deep game if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend and so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Finn pushing the base.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for...
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll send the back in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He'll field the punt and look for room.
6'9",
They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down. Yeah, and you're just running at a time where you can have these small games where the clock continues to run. This offense definitely got to have some urgency. Down late in the game. I need to force some plays, Palmer, probably down the field.
And if you're the defense, you can have that all day. We're going to play big zones. We're going to keep the ball in front of us. We've got the lead. You're going to have to make catches like that and make us miss. But if you want to keep throwing those little dink and dunk throws, have at it. So if you keep doing that, we're going to win the game.
Looking to throw again. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Zings it.
That shit's really gonna work, boy. Might as well stop.
Trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't quite cross the crane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down.
Bro, crazy.
Trying to pound it in.
That was going stupid with that card too. But I had that 4 home run game with him. It's crazy. I won the win. It was wild.
Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside to get the football back.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Back on the field and ready to roll. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage and probably getting blitz that's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
I'm already too deep like that. 60 minutes.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You ain't gonna work it with breaking my data?
Pitt will try to run out the clock. Defense wants to bring the heat. Leaves it with the back.
I play 2K now,
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for
No, I'm finna watch this game. The Rams game in a second. They ain't got a party over there, though. They just made a party go over there. Man. I said they just made a party. You can go over there with them. They're kind on it.
On second down, let's see if they go right back.
We're lazy now. They just made a party.
Game on ice.
Yeah, they just made one. I got you.
Rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. First and goal as they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach.
And man, is it nice just to have this guy right here. Like, give him the football, and they're going to give it to him early, and they're going to give it to him often. And a lot of times we see, man, late in the games, just like right here, he makes those big plays, wears down the defenses, and he is a handful late.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Third and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch punch here in the fourth quarter on 4th and goal.